Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Maddie of Maddie's Crochet Corner. In today's video, I'm going to be going over wholesale orders. I was about to say wholesale videos. But I have gotten lots of questions about finding wholesale orders and how to price wholesale orders and many more. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over those questions and any other questions that people may have about wholesale orders. So in my experience of having my business, which I've had for about a year and a half now, which is like amazing. I can't believe that. Um, I have had roughly like I think 7 or 8 wholesale orders at this time, and I am in the process of getting more. So I like to say that I am experienced in this area. So I have my notebook right here. You may see me looking down at it just to get my points straight and make sure I'm saying them correctly and giving you the right ones. So I have quite a few points. So let's get started. The first point I have is how to find wholesale orders. Now, there is many ways that you can find wholesale orders. One of the ways that I find my wholesale orders is by going to my local shopping centers and looking at the boutiques there. And what I did for when I first started doing wholesale orders is I asked them if they did wholesale orders. I asked them if they did consignment. And I was really lucky. On the first shop I asked, they said that they do. So I showed them my product and they said that they love it and they want to do a wholesale order. Now, it may be different for other people. It may take you a couple times asking people if they do it and asking if they are willing to sell your products. But you just got to keep at it. But yeah, that is one way of finding wholesale orders, is going into shops and asking if they do wholesale orders. Another way is sometimes they find you. There is this one shop that I'm working with right now, and she found me through my Instagram. She does live on island, so she lives in the same area as me, which is honestly a plus, so that way I do not have to ship things. But there are many other people that do wholesale, and that the wholesalers found them and reached out to them, and they do live in a different state. And but yeah, they do find you, and it's not just you having to go out and look for them and having to have the confidence of reaching out to them. But yeah, so sometimes they do find you, and that's amazing that people are willing to reach out to you, that they love your work so much that they want to sell it. Now, that is how to find wholesale orders. The second point I have is what kind of wholesale orders? Now, there is actual wholesale, which is what I prefer to do. And then there is consignment. So wholesale basically is when they give you an order of what they want. It's basically one large custom order. And what you do for wholesale is you'll create the order and then you'll sell it to them for your prices with a discount, which I'll go over later on in the video. And then they will buy it from you and sell it at a raised price. And then what consignment is basically is you are bringing your products to their shop, and they give you like a little space in their shop and you sell them there, and they will take a percentage of your money that you earn from selling at them. So like say you have a plushie that is $12, and they will take roughly like 10 to 20% of that. So they'll take $2 from that $12 that you have. So you will basically are like a 20-80ing with your product that you're bringing with them. So yeah, they will just take a percentage of your profits, and you will be in charge. Well, most of the time you will be in charge of displaying them, how you will display them, how you will bring people in. You'll also be in charge of going in and checking on them and making sure that there is enough stock for you. There's enough stock at that store, so that way it doesn't get too low. But yeah, that is the type of wholesales there is. There is a third one, but it's very rare that you'll find them. And it is basically you will be renting a spot in their shop. So like say you'll be paying $60 a month for that spot in their shop, and they will go through all of the, like if someone's buying from you in that little spot, then they will go ahead and process that, and they will tell you when you get an order, and all you have to pay them is that monthly rent fee. But that is the other type of wholesale. It is really rare, so I will not be going over it anymore in this video. And I also do not know very much about that, but it does like depend upon the shop once again. If I ever do that, I'll probably remake this video and go ahead and share that with you guys. But that is the second point. My third point I have is what to do when you get the order. So this is mainly going to be referring to wholesale orders, which, like I said, is when they order it from you, they buy it, and they sell it at a higher price. So when you get the order, ask them if there is a deadline for you to make it. So let's say you get the order on March 12th, and they say that the deadline is March 20th. So what I recommend is scheduling out each day what you will be making that day for that order. So that way you do not want to be burning yourself out. I have learned that when I first started getting wholesale orders, I wanted to dedicate entire days to getting the wholesale order done. But I learned after probably the second day, I would get really burnt out really fast. Would get no motivation to crochet whatsoever. So that is definitely something I would recommend. So if they give you that deadline, most of the time they will give you a deadline. So I recommend scheduling out what you will make each day. And it is going to be amazing if you have some of that stock already made. Like me, I do markets. So most of the stuff that I get for wholesale orders, most of the plushies I do have made already. Probably like of course when it's a big wholesale order, I do not have all of it made, but luckily, if you guys saw in my previous like wholesale order video, I did have most of it, like a good chunk of it made. That helped me a lot, so I was very glad for that. But I did get burnt out at the end of it because I did not plan it correctly. So that is important. Plan out what you're going to be making each day so that way you do not burn yourself out. That also gives your hands enough time to rest and recuperate from crocheting so much. So just once again, I've said it many times just already, plan out what you'll make. And then create an invoice. I'll go over towards the end of the video about pricing, but for this point, you need to create an invoice. So have your prices and just list them out on a piece of paper. I would say to have it printed out so that way it looks more professional. And then have 2 copies, one for you to keep, one to give to them when you are dropping off or shipping the order. But yeah, so that is that point. Then the next point I have is how to keep them coming back. This necessarily doesn't refer to consignment because they will not have to keep coming back to order from you because you will be restocking however many times a month that your items sell. So this is referring to wholesale. So one way to make sure to have them coming back is have good quality products. That is definitely something key. You do not want to give them something that is not the best quality, that will fall apart. So work on it. If it's not perfect the first time you make it, remake it. Make sure it is perfect. That it is good quality, that they will like, and that will also help them to keep coming back to you. Having good customer service, just making sure you have a smile on your face, having a good attitude towards the wholesale order, that is also a key factor. A lot of people think that it's not. Like, it's really easy to just have a good attitude, but it's not that easy really when you're doing wholesale orders. I found for me it was not easy for me to keep it up at it, to make sure that I had a smile on my face, because I was constantly getting down. when I first started doing it, I was not happy. Like, I was happy for the first day and I was like, wow, this is awesome, I have a wholesale order. But as the days went on, my happy cheerfulness kind of went away, which is not a good thing. Like, yes, you're going to be in your home and you're going to have a your own attitude, whatever you want, but even when you're in your home, have a good attitude towards creating this wholesale order, because having a good attitude will also lead to good quality products. um Not saying necessarily if you don't have a good attitude you won't have good quality products, but it will definitely lessen the good quality of it. Like, you could have something in your mind and it'll cause like a screw up, and it'll screw up that one product, and then you'll have to remake it, and then your attitude will get worse. But yeah, just have a good customer service, have a good attitude as you're making the order. Then if you are in charge of your display, me personally, I am not in charge of my display, but if you are, on the off chance that you are in charge of your display, make sure it's a good display. Make it look appealing to people, not just to your customers, but also to the people, the owners of the shop that you're selling in. Make it look appealing to them. Make them know that you know what you're doing, and or not make them know, but let them know that you know what you're doing, that you know how to get your target audience to see your product. So that would definitely be a key factor. The last point that I have is how to price your items. This is one question I get lots and lots of questions about. Like, so many people have asked me how to price them, and I gave them the best answer I could. So this video is going to help them a lot better than just like through a text is going to help them. So that is why I'm really excited to create this video for you guys and share it. But yeah, so let's get into how to price wholesale orders. So for this is going to be regarding wholesale, and then the next point will be regarding consignment. So for wholesale, you don't really need to change your prices. I don't change my prices for my plushies. Like this cute little panda, by the way, sneak peek to my next pattern. I sell him for $30. I'm not gonna lower the price just because it's a wholesale order. I'm gonna keep it the same, but I am gonna offer a discount. So I'm gonna put all of the items together. So say they did a $200 wholesale order. Then out of that $200, I'm gonna offer them a 10% discount. So that's gonna be $20. So the entire order will be $180 with that discount. You may want to change the discount. You can have it to be higher, you can have it to be lower, but I personally find that 10% is a good discount to have for them. It's not too high, it's not too low. And yeah, so that is what I do. I offer a 10% discount, and you also want to make sure that you show that discount on your invoices. So the invoices, you're going to show the item, you're going to show the quantity, you're going to show the price for one of those items, and then you're going to show the entire price for the amount of quantity. And so you're going to times the quantity by the regular price for one item, and that's going to be like your complete price. Like, say they have whales, each whale is $10, they order 5 whales, so that's going to be $50 in total. So yeah, for wholesale, don't lower your prices, offer a discount. That is what I do. I offer a discount. I find it the best. Of course, everybody's different, but do what you think is right. I personally offer a discount. Then for consignment, me personally, I have never really been into consignment, but I've done lots of research. I've done lots of research about it, and the shop that I do sell my wholesale orders to, they also offer consignment for other vendors, and I've asked them about it. I've asked them many questions about it, so I do have quite a bit of knowledge about consignment. So for consignment, like I said, they will be taking a percentage of your profits. So I recommend upping your prices. So if you vend at markets and let's say you have a whale that you sell for $10, then I would up it up to $12. So that way the shop that you're selling in can take that $2, and then you can still keep your $10 for that whale that you worked hard on, and that way you're not losing any money. So just up your prices a little bit to the point where you're still going to be making the close to the same amount of money as you would have had you sold them at a market. But that is what I recommend when you're pricing them. So for wholesale, keep your prices the same, just offer a discount out of the entire order. And then for consignment, raise your prices a little bit so that way you're still making the profit that you need, and that way the shop you're selling it is still making profit. So that is all of the points that that is all of the points that I have for you guys today. And if I didn't cover anything that you needed to hear, or you have any more questions about wholesale order, I would love to make a part 2 for you. So go ahead and leave a comment down below if you would like me to go over anything else. I would be more than happy to go over it for you. But I hope you guys found this video helpful and you are able to use it for your guys' business and able to use it for when you do get wholesale orders. But you just got to remember to have the confidence to ask your local boutiques if they do wholesale orders. Ask them if they do consignment orders. And if they do come to you, then that is awesome. If they come to you, you should feel honored because they saw your work and they liked it and they want to sell it, and that's just truly amazing. Yeah, so I hope this video helped you guys, and like I said, if you have any other questions, feel free to leave a comment down below and I would love to help you with your question, help you with your journey as a small business owner. And if you would like to see any other helpful videos, don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any other ideas for videos and anything like that, I would love to help you guys to the best of my ability. And I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!